Okay, so I keep talking about a block and strap for when you're making a road change. So this right here is a block. And this right here is your strap. Your strap goes around your tree or your stump or whatever. Take the pin out, and then you put the eyes of the strap on the hook. And then your haywire goes through here and out into your other block and strap. And then, so that's how it goes freely in and out of the brush. You couldn't just, I've seen people try to just put it around a tree or whatever and burn. It doesn't work out very well. So I doubt that, being a yarder engineer, I'm probably ever going to get to the back end to film an actual road change. So I kind of hope this helps. You know, you can envision that being around a stump, and the haywire, you can see how that turns in there so you're not burning your line and stuff. I was just trying to get some more bits and pieces of logging apparatuses so you'd understand it. So here's another one here. So it would look something like that. You know, the wire would come through, and then obviously this block would be at the next tail hold, or the last, depending on how you look at it. And they'd both just, so it runs around pretty freely like that, so that you can change roads. Okay, so I got asked to explain how we do a road change the other day. So we're getting ready to make a road change. We've got our skyline out, you can see it. The hook tender's got a leg of haywire from the skyline down to his next tail hold, and then back out to the edge of the timber. We're gonna hook haywire on the carriage here. I'm gonna pick it up and ship it back to them, and they'll hook this leg into what the hook tender's got pulled out there, and then we'll clear it up, and then he'll knock the skyline loose, and the skyline will pull the haywire around with it, and we'll flop over up here on the landing. We'll go through all that each step. Hey, we gotta turn that shiv again. Sorry, dude, but that shiv has to be turned. Burn Rich's haywire. He wouldn't be very happy with me, right? No. Okay. There you go. So I'll set that haywire to peel off as I'm letting the carriage go back, so that the haywire drum doesn't fall up. Damn it, that shiv.
Yeah, and it's starting to burn.
Well, it's got a shiv on the back of it.
Oh, we're doing a shiv.
We got our leg out now. He's gonna unhook it from the drop line and hook it into the leg that the hook tender's pulled out, and then we'll clear it up. We'll run the carriage in, set it down, and then he's got a block where this tail holds at too, so when he runs that in, it's just making a square. Ty, when we get ready to bring that in, we'll have to straighten that shiv out again. Come on, Zach. I suppose it's not cleared up. What's that, Zach? Alright, yeah, that stuff just below landing should be alright, yeah. Alright, stop it. Haywire. the knock it loose whistle. We're ready to knock loose, Rich. So, he's got a hook to the skyline, and we'll pull it all the way in, and then we'll pull off the haywire off the drum so that we have... When it gets in, I'll take it off. Anyways, okay, straighten that shift. Things set to peel. So the skyline's pulling the haywire off of the drum and around, and then when the eye gets in, we'll show you how we do a flop over. Now, not every road change is a flop over. A lot of the reason Rich is doing the flop over here is because of the lack of experience he has in the brush. Here comes our rigging crew. That's the kid that's in the lead. That's the rigging slinger, Zach. It's the owner's son. And the little guy behind him, that's Wyatt. Wyatt's going to be a dang good logger. I can tell you that right now. He's got a lot of heart, a lot of gumption. Just needs to get a little muscle behind him, little experience. He's gonna be a damn good hand. So you can probably see the skyline eye there now. It's got the haywire on the end of it. We'll go through the carriage. We'll pick it up a little ways. Stop that. Slack the haywire so you don't have the haywire pulling on it. Slack the skyline. He might need a hand. Where's our... I do want to take it through the carriage. Want to take it out. Okay, so they got they unhooked from the skyline. You see there's an eye right here just in front ahead of Chris. So they'll break that eye. And the eye that was on the skyline will go to the haywire drum. And the eye that was on the other side will go to the skyline. So it'll just pull the skyline out the other way. Flop over. A little more slack on the haywire. The only thing they did wrong, what I would do differently, is I wouldn't unhook the over the top. Yeah, I need to go over the top. Yes, over the top. Always over the top. Yep, just like that. Anyways, the side they unhooked first, it was the side that had pressure on it. I would leave it hooked up until I had the rest of my stuff. But that way, if it takes off running, then you have to chase it. If it's still hooked up, you don't have to worry about chasing it. But it's not that steep and bad here, so they really didn't do anything wrong. Just I would have done it differently. And not saying that the way I do it's right either. It's just the way I do it. Come on, just hook the ding eye up. All right. Now it's flopped over, so we'll just start pulling the skyline back out. Here we go. Hopefully that explains a flop over road change for you, Brian. Start shifting some gears, spin that baby around, come on.